Welcome to today's episode of Tech Trends, where we dive into the fascinating world of media consumption and discover new tools that enhance our viewing experience. I'm your host, and today we're exploring a really cool web application called recommendarr. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the sheer amount of content available on platforms like Plex, Sonarr, or Jellyfin, then stick around. This could be a game changer for you. So what exactly is recommendarr? Well, think of it as your personal media assistant that uses artificial intelligence to generate tailored TV show and movie recommendations. It connects directly to your existing libraries on platforms like Sonarr and Radarr, analyzing your collections to suggest content you'll love based on what you've already watched. Just imagine, no more scrolling endlessly to find that perfect show or movie. Now let's break down how it works. First off, it integrates seamlessly with Sonarr for TV shows and Radarr for movies. This means it can analyze not only what you have, but also what you've enjoyed in the past. Pretty neat, right? This is a bit like having a friend who knows exactly what you like to watch and always has a great suggestion up their sleeve. And here's where things get really interesting. recommendarr also allows for flexible AI support. This means you can harness the power of various AI models, whether you want to use OpenAI or even some local options if you prefer to keep your data closer to home. The customization options are robust too. You can adjust how many recommendations you want to receive and tweak model parameters based on your preferences. I can see some of you thinking, how do I get started? It's simpler than you might think. If you're comfortable using Docker, there's a quick start option that lets you pull a pre-built image. I mean, who doesn't love a quick setup? And if Docker's not your thing, manual installation is also a breeze. Now let's talk about the AI recommendations themselves. They're not just random. The application dives deep, analyzing your media libraries and even incorporating your watch history if you connect it with Plex or Jellyfin. It's like getting a personalized shopping list, but for entertainment. You'll receive detailed descriptions alongside your recommendations, so you know exactly what you're diving into. But of course, privacy is a big concern nowadays, right? It's reassuring to know that your data stays secure. All your credentials are stored safely in your browser, and the application doesn't include any analytics or tracking. That's a big win for users who value their privacy. So here's a thought-provoking question to consider. In our ever-evolving digital landscape, how important do you think personalized recommendations are when it comes to media consumption? Is it something you actively seek out, or do you prefer to discover content the old-fashioned way, through word of mouth or random browsing? Before we wrap up today's episode, let's just summarize a few key points. recommendarr is an AI-powered recommendation tool that works with Sonarr, Radarr, Plex, and Jellyfin. It personalizes your viewing experience by analyzing your library and watch history, keeping your privacy intact, and it opens up a wealth of possibilities for discovering new shows and movies tailored just for you. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Tech Trends. I hope you're just as excited about recommendarr as I am. Here's to discovering your next great binge watch. Until next time, keep exploring, keep watching, and who knows, maybe you'll find your next favorite series just around the corner.